Hi, so here I am again selling another radio. For those of you that know me, or for those of you that look at my QRZ page, you'll see that I do have a tendency to swap and change radios quite frequently. But also, hopefully, if you've bought a radio off before, you'll also know that I only sell good quality equipment. And this is another good example. So this is my third 857. I at one stage had 3 of them all at the same time, and I've currently got 2. And this is one that I used to have in my wife's car, but because I wasn't driving it very often, it didn't really warrant having an expensive radio in there. So I took it out, and you'll be able to see from the photos, and I'll also do you some close-ups on the video in a minute, but you'll be able to see that it's in absolutely mint condition. Just to show it working, I'm using this SLA battery. You'll see that it's already fitted with power pole connectors, so nice and useful. You'll also see that it is double fused, so it's fused both on the positive and also on the negative. It also comes with the DTMF microphone. This is an extra which I bought. I think it was around about £50. This is called an MH59, Yaesu MH59, and this allows you to control the radio basically from the microphone. So you can change frequencies, you can dial in the particular frequency, you can change the band. I think you can also change the mode. Yes, you can. So you can basically do virtually everything that you would normally do on the radio, but from the microphone. So I'm including this as well. By the way, you'll hear the parrot. This is the parrot. He has to occupy at least a percentage of every video that I do. So here we go. Hopefully you can see, you know, there's no marks, there's no scratches, there's no dings. It works perfectly. It's been into a local amateur's workshop to test it out in terms of power and in terms of frequency, and it's absolutely spot on. This is the back. So this is a Yaesu 857D. And as you'll probably know, if you know anything about this radio, it's an all-band, all-mode radio. Okay, it comes with the instructions as well, which I'm sure as an amateur you'll never ever flick through. The mode button, number 5, and then up, and we can change the band. So number 8. Okay. Again, that's the parrot going crazy. Goes over to memory mode, and then we've got an up and down on the top, so you can see it changing as I press that. So anyway, that's enough about the microphone. So yeah, as I say, it's all mode and all band. So let's just change the, let's just show the modes. Okay, there you go. And the bands. Okay, there you go. Okay, VFO. I'll just move the camera a little bit. Okay, so you'll see that you've got buttons around the edge here. Okay, so you can also, you've got a lock button down here. So if I press this, you'll see that the little key has come up. So that means that moving the VFO won't change the frequency. And let's unlock it. Pressing this button here, you see the little running man in the corner. Let's just zoom into that for you. Okay, the little running man. That shows that it's now in fast mode. So turning the VFO will change the frequency a lot quicker than if it was in standard mode. Okay. What else to show you? DSP. you've got, because it's the 857D model and not the standard, you've got various things that you can do with the digital signal processing. One of the additional things that could be available if you're interested is this, which is, let me just zoom out a little bit. Okay, so this is also available as an extra. This is a Blue Cat Bluetooth dongle. Now, this is not just any Bluetooth dongle. This will work with the Repeater Book application on your mobile phone. Okay, so in menu 20, it needs to be set to cat. And in menu 19, the cat rate needs to be 38,400. So you can see that the light, just zoom out a little bit. You can see that the light is flashing on and off, so that shows it's powered. And then I've got an Android phone, and it doesn't actually work on the iPhone, unfortunately, which is a bit crazy, but let's just alter that polarization a little bit so it looks a bit better on. There you go. Okay, so if I load up Repeater Book, so this is a free app actually. So now let's just look at this. So these are my local repeaters. And as I tap on one of these repeaters, it will change the setup of the radio. You see that? There you go. It's ideal if you're driving down the road because you don't need to worry about the offsets and the tones and the things like that. So literally, as you're driving down the road and you go from the coverage of one repeater to the next, you just tap on your phone and it automatically sets it up for that next repeater. There you go. As I say, there's no aerial plugged into it, but obviously, if anybody's going to buy it, they're more than welcome to a test drive of it here, or maybe even we can meet halfway and I can show you it working in the car. One last thing, let me just show you this. Just turn it off. So the radio is what's called a face-off radio. Now, the way I've just been showing it is ideal if you're going to use it in the shack. But if you're going to use it in the car, it makes more sense to have the head unit mounted at the front of the car and to have the main unit mounted at the back of the car, which is exactly how I've got mine fitted in the other car. Now, I have got what's called the separation kit. I just need to take it out of the other car. So that includes all the cables that you need and also a bracket for this to mount on the dash. And I'm going to be including that in the price. I just can't show it you because it's still fitted in the wife's car. Okay, sorry about the long video. Hopefully you've got a good feel for what it is and the condition of it. And thanks very much for watching. Bye for now.